Hey everybody, welcome back to a massive Action Figure Friday. Hopefully this sounds okay, and I may have a little trouble showing things to camera because the camera is actually above my eye height because this thing is so big. But today, we're here for our very second ever SH Monsterarts, it doesn't say that on here, SH Monsterarts Action Figure, and we have King Ghidorah. Let them fight. So, just for scale, that's the Monsterverse Godzilla right here. We're gonna have some fun with this thing, and hopefully we're gonna be able to actually see the whole thing here. This was incredibly expensive. I did think about canceling on this. We also may adjust the camera here after I get around the box if there's a little, because I know there's gonna be a lot of just space in this box. And I'm sorry, I just already forgot what I was starting to say there. This thing is just so massive. But yeah, shipping and all this ended up costing about 200 bucks. You know, I mean, the Godzilla was like normally 70, and I managed to catch him for about 50. And for the most part, he was okay. I do think the NECA ones are a little bit better in certain areas, but then certain aspects, the Monster Art ones are much better as well. These are also so expensive because they are incredibly detailed, incredibly articulate, and just gonna have all kinds of hidden little fun features and all that stuff. And there's so much tape on this box too, because he just wants to bust out, I guess. So I guess there's nothing to it but to finally jump in here and do this. I've actually put off doing this unboxing for a while because I've wanted to open the guy, but I've dreaded like how big this is and how much space it's gonna take up on the camera and everything. But so far so good. And he's apparently gonna come with a bunch of stands because he will not stand on his own, or the wings need stands or something. I've heard some people have minor complaints in that regard. And then there is some instructions, in case you're wondering, behind the yellow card. I had to pull some instructions out. I can smell the paint. Whew. Ooh, I might need to open a window, get some paint fume issues in here. So here's the instructions in case you need to pause and check them out, just showing how we're gonna put them all together. And there is quite a bit more putting together than I've seen with one of these before, so it's not just about changing things. It doesn't look like he comes with any like breath heat ray effects either, which is kind of a bummer. And I didn't even know I had a blister on that finger. Opening too many toys, which would have been nice so he can kind of shoot back the kind of yellow lightning stuff. I don't remember what his power is called. Again, in case you're new to my channel and don't know, I'm new to Godzilla. Leading up to King of the Monsters, the movie, I watched every single Godzilla film ever made and loved it. And most of them, when I could, I'd watch both Japanese and English versions even. And that made seeing this movie in the theaters just way more of an interesting experience for me. But we'll pull this off in the back. We got some stand pieces. I'm gonna move it to the side. We'll take a closer look here in a minute. Don't think there's anything else in the back bit here. So now I think I got all the tapes. We can pull this off. Yes, we can. And let's see. We're gonna take plastic out of the way. And we got one of the wings, which honestly, I thought would have some articulation in it. I have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. Oh, these are super pointy. Ooh, ow, like super pointy. But I am a little bit disappointed. I thought maybe we'd get a couple of wing hinges in here for some better posability. So, come on, Monsterarts. Don't let me down. Your Figuarts line is so fantastic. Don't let me down with the Monsterarts side of things. Got another piece of plastic there. Nothing else hiding in it. Got some more stand pieces. Now this is gonna be more for the body and the wing. So these are the bases for the stands, it appears. And, okay, we're gonna try and get these tail bits. Yeah, they are good. I think they can do that. Okay, whew, we're gonna put that back together. Good, super easy, barely an inconvenience. So that's got a lot of articulation in it. Pretty much every segment can move a little bit. I'm gonna kind of do some of the articulation now, just because this may become very difficult to deal with later. That's where it's snapped together, so you got tons of ball jointed movement. But as you can see, there's a really good amount of movement available out of these tail bits, so. Let's go ahead and pull the second one out, see if we can do it without it popping apart on me. Yep, good job. And same here. These up here seem to be a little bit loose though. And of course they go every one of these can pop off apparently. So, you know, just be careful. I mean, it's meant to do that. Obviously you saw it goes back together very easy. Except that one wants to keep coming undone. So that's nice. And you get some really good detail there on the tail spikes. Go ahead and pull out this other wing. Pretty much identical, just reversed. You get a little bit of the scaling pattern in there. Some nice wing over there. And this is a really hard plastic too, so It's kind of weighty. I feel like maybe they could have designed this with a lighter material and maybe you wouldn't have so much trouble doing things with the wings, was what I've heard from people. But I don't know, that's other people's opinions. Mine may differ. Now we're gonna pull out the bulk of the bad boy here, and we can take that plastic off and we'll look at him more in a moment. And I think that's everything. That does appear to be everything. We're gonna toss that to the side. Let me go ahead and pull these stand pieces out and show you those. Just so you can see everything. So we just got a couple of tubes with holes in them. And same here, a couple more tubes with holes, just shorties. And then we got a couple parts to hold the base of his body, I guess, and some wing clamps, so the wings will just kind of sit in there, I guess. And then it looks like his body's supposed to sit right in there, if I remember those instructions correctly. And before we put them all together, let's just go ahead and take a look at this bit, and we'll play around a little bit more. But yeah, so you get some great work here. The jaw's all open. The head has a ton of articulation, and of course the necks can just go just about anywhere they need to go. So that's pretty fantastic. There's so many points of articulation in this. I wonder, there's probably like 100 points of articulation in this. That, yeah, again, because every one of these little segments, they totally move. You got a little bit of movement back here, of course. And you got some movement we're gonna be able to get out of the wings. And we will put it together, you will see. And I guess the wings kind of hide out in there, and the tails pop on there. Leg goes in and out, up and down a little bit. You do get some knee movement, but not a whole lot. That's like my bed sometimes, because we jump on it. Come on, people. Mine's out of the gutter, that's my job. You get a little bit of movement down here, but he's also a little bit squeaky, and some decent movement on the feet. I think I've just got some stiff joints here and there, and you got the nice claws going on in there and everything, so that's really cool. Rah. Now the faces all seem to be pretty identical, so they didn't really sculpt much personality into individual faces, but that's okay. And before we put this together, let me just see something. Nope, we're gonna have to leave the camera up here. I'm sorry you can see off the table, but where were those instructions? All right, so let's start putting this thing together so you can get a sense of it. I am going to put on the wing, I guess, so short bit in. Yeah, it looks like the painted part would be on the inside. Is that right? I don't know, that might be the other side. Hold on, let me stop stabbing myself with it. Yeah, I think so. So this should probably go over here. So we're gonna bring this out. Was there a trick to it? I see a twist. Why is it telling me to twist? I like how it says warning sharp all over it too. That's kind of fun. Am I supposed to like twist to get it in there? Ah, I see. Aha! So yeah, it does kind of connect in a very specific fashion. And now I got the wing in, but it wants to come out real easy. So am I doing it right? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let me try it the other way. Nah, I would have to have it right. Well, I don't know, maybe. We'll figure this out in a minute. Hold on. That doesn't want to twist anymore. Ah. How was I doing it? I was doing it like that was my intention, huh? Okay. No, it must have been the other wing. That one doesn't want to... Yeah, it was definitely the... Well, yeah, it was the other wing. Crap. Well... So we know we'll have it pretty much upside down. Eventually this will slot in correctly. We'll get it. It's just not entirely, there we go, labeled as like A wing, B wing, something like that might be a little bit more helpful. Also, I think I just have this part awkward. Try to twist that around some. Ow. There we go. I think I just wasn't clicking it in far enough. Okay. Whew. So we got one sharp wing on. Yeah, this thing is a beast and a half to deal with, especially with all these sharp pointy bits, and they are very sharp. You really can cut yourself, you can draw blood, so I would be very careful. Oh, whew. Okay, good. Hold on. Ah. Oof. So that other wing falling off, yep. Ow, God, that sucks. All right, that one feels like it's in correctly-ish. Man, I may have to go watch like a tutorial on see if I'm doing this right. I'm sweating. I'm like getting sweaty. Getting a little moist up in here. Okay. Whew. And now somehow we gotta get these tails on. That wing does not want to stay, which is sort of a problem. Does it need to like get up under there or something? I feel like this part is just not correct. You know, like that works, but I don't have this part layered out right. Something. Ah, there we go. Maybe. Okay. Sure. Did I bump that? I don't know. All right, so let's try and get these tails on. Did it go? I didn't quite feel the snap. I guess that went. Oh, cheese. Cheese and crackers. This thing is a pain. Oh my God. Come on. Stop doing that. All right, good enough. And then we'll get this one in. Maybe. There we go, I heard it. We'll whip those out a little bit. Okay, so I think we got Ghidorah together. Note the direction. Crap. I did not note the direction when I was doing that, but I think I got it right. All right, whew. Let's put this together. We just need one of these, and then you can like sit in that. All right, and then, what? What? Are we given different, I guess we're given different size for wherever we want to put the wings. Ah, so we can have the wings be up higher or shorter, I guess, is the idea here with these stands, and why we have the taller pieces and the smaller pieces. But that's kind of nice that it's ball jointed, so it does give you a little bit more room to work with. Ow. Don't pinch your fingers in there like I just did. That was unpleasant. Ow. Could have been worse, but just be aware. Go ahead and put the second one together. Okay, we got the stands, all good. We'll just set these aside and store them somewhere. And let's see what he looks like if the wings don't fall off. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hold him by the wings. And let's see if we can get these heads. Bum, 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 bum. That is an awesome, awesome action figure. Except I'm concerned about these tail bits being kind of in the way. So I guess what did it show? How did it show that seating in there? Looks like you have to get these tails to move off to the side some. Did I maybe put them in backwards? Because I don't know how that's supposed to fit up in there. Jesus, really? Oh my gosh, this is unpleasant. This is very unpleasant and nowhere near as well designed as these should be. I'm gonna say right now, I'm a little disappointed in that regard. But as you can see, we can make this work. Because I believe the children are our future. I know that has nothing to do with anything. Just felt like I needed to say something in that moment. And you know what? From a straight on vantage point, that looks pretty cool. So I tell you, we're probably gonna do something special here. Just so I can give you a better look at this, since this high up look is not the best. Yeah, that'll look really nice on a shelf or a desk or something. I don't know how much you can actually play with him though, because he is so massive. So that can be problematic. But with that said, hold on a second, I'm gonna give you a way cooler look at this thing. Okay, so now you can get a slightly better look at this guy. Kind of all standing up and everything, and I'm just kind of moving a light around to give you some idea here. And then for some scale, here's the Monsterarts Godzilla from the film. So he definitely can wrap him up really nicely. And just bear with me on this, on this way I'm doing this, because I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, there we go. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, that is pretty awesome. It is awesome. It's very posable. We can do a lot of cool stuff with it, but you're not gonna be able to do nearly that much with him. Just because he is so massive, those wings are very difficult to deal with. But the body, the heads, the necks, the tails even, are pretty awesome. And he does look just incredible in real life, just looking at him up close. So pretty excited about that. And also I'm enjoying moving this light around. And this is gonna make for some very interesting photography in the future because, you know, toys photography is a great way to kind of study lighting and how it affects your subject matters. That is very awesome. So is he worth what I paid for? Not really. I could see 150 for this. I could. 180, you know, because then it was 200, like 20 bucks in shipping because it was so big. But 180 is pushing it a little bit. I think if the wings had at least like one extra point of articulation, they could have made like these collapse in somehow or something. Or even if we could have just hinged them a little bit more, maybe. And a lighter material, then maybe. And maybe even a little bit more. But it's pretty cool. I am pretty happy with it. And I got them now, so I'm going to enjoy them. But how do you all feel about this? Would you have bought this? Did you buy this? How do you think he works or not? Let me know. What's your favorite part about it? What other figures would you like to see them make in the Monsterarts line? Definitely look forward to hearing what you have to say about this one. So definitely geek out with me in the comments below. And other than that, you can click that thumbs up button. Give me that good old thumb of encouragement. Yes, I do love to be encouraged. And I guess now I'm going to get on out of here so I can go play some more Godzilla and do some more stuff on Patreon and all that kind of stuff. And open up some more toys. And I'll see you all later.